Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Florence. I wanted to talk about this Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight that's going to occur in February of 2021. And I just don't feel like it's going to be a fair fight. But before I go into that, I want to talk a little bit about the Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson fight and how we already know how that turned out. Nate Robinson was knocked completely out by Jake Paul, and Nate lost, and there's been some very funny memes, some very funny Nate Robinson memes where people basically just lay down flat on the ground and pretend to be unconscious. And I mean, it's funny to everyone else, but clearly not to Nate and his team. And a lot of people are mad about it, and they're saying that it was not a fair fight because Nate is a lightweight and Jake is not, and it was a mismatch. I don't know a lot about fights, so I can't really go into too much detail about it. However, people that do seem to know about it are saying that it's not a fair fight. I don't know. The thing is, nobody was saying this before the fight. I feel like this is something they should have talked about before the fight. At least someone should have pointed it out. There should have been some noise about it. But the assumption was that Nate was going to win and it was going to be an easy victory for him. However, it turned out not to be the case, and Nate lost the fight. And I don't know if he was too confident. Maybe he was overconfident in his abilities because he was fighting one of the Paul brothers, and people seem to think that the brothers don't really have their wits about them, and they're just show boys. But it seems like they know a thing or two about fighting. And yeah, he's not Nate is never going to leave out this memes and the fact that he lost. But I hope he's not taking it too bad. Losing is part of this kind of a sport. I do want to talk though about Floyd Mayweather and how he is really upset about the fact that people are making fun of Nate Robinson for losing. He showed a lot of support for Nate, and he had some encouraging words for Nate. The fact is that, someone's got to lose, sometimes. You can't always expect to win. And that's where preparation comes in, and to not be overly confident, or I don't know, maybe there was something else at play. I don't know. But yeah, Mayweather had positive things to say to Nate, and he criticized a lot of people for making fun of Nate Robinson. However, there were some racial undertones to some of the things that he said or posted on his social media. He said it's okay for people to voice their opinions on social media, but no black athletes or black entertainers, especially black NBA players, should make a mockery out of you. Then he said, we are supposed to all stand with each other through the good, bad, and ugly. I'm here to uplift you and let you know we all love you. And while this is a positive thing that he said, I feel like he was trying to say that in this climate that we're in, being that a black fighter was knocked out by a non-black fighter, specifically a white fighter, is not something that is a good look for the black fighters, and that the black fighter should not be made fun of. And I mean, I feel like this is a totally different scenario though. This is a sport, and this is just what happens in sport. If a person loses, the person that loses gets made fun of. That is especially in fighting. And I don't think that what he's trying to do here really applies in this situation. But you know what? He has a right to his opinion. Who am I to say what someone else should think and say? But I feel like he shouldn't make this into a race thing. It's entertainment, and that's really all it is. And so are the memes, so is the fights, so's like the whole making fun of is hard for the person that lost, but at the end of the day, they know what they were getting into. Now, let me really get into why I'm making this video. A lot of people are saying that Floyd is he has decided to fight Logan in February of 2021 to avenge Nate Robinson's loss. And I absolutely agree that that's what he's trying to do. And he is very upset that Nate lost and how Nate lost. And I definitely think that he's going to take on Logan to avenge Nate's loss. However, here's what I think. In the same way that people don't think that the Jake and Nate Robinson match was a good match and they thought it was a mismatch, I also don't think that a Mayweather and Logan Paul match is a fair match. Mayweather is extremely experienced. He's been a professional fighter. He's made hundreds of millions of dollars being a good fighter. So like he's a really good fighter. And Logan Paul is not at his level at all. So I don't know if pairing them would be a good match, but you know what? It will be entertaining. And considering the anger that he feels towards Nate Robinson's loss, if he holds on to that anger when he goes into training and then gets into the ring with Logan, well, let's just hope that Logan survives. But you know what? You never know, because these Paul brothers seem to have a lot of surprises up their sleeve, and Logan might just come out the winner. Let's hope that Mayweather does not get knocked out like Nate Robinson, because oh my goodness, that would be embarrassing. I don't see that happening though. So yeah, I absolutely think that he's trying to avenge Nate's loss. And you know what? Whatever their reason is, it's going to be entertaining to watch. But even if he wins Logan, it's not going to undo Nate Robinson's loss. It's just, I think he wants to leave it at that note. He wants to leave it on that the Paul brothers were defeated. Instead of leaving it the way it is right now, because this is not a good look at all. It's just really funny and, you know, a little annoying, because even people that don't know the first thing about fighting are making Nate Robinson memes as if they were in there, they would have done anything better. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.